George, obviously here today, the training ground at Sevilla, very, very impressive, the facilities, and it's a very familiar place to us now. Tell us what it's like to be here for another year and what that means to the players out there.
Yeah, for me this is one of the favourite trips on the stop, so to speak, when we're going around the clubs, and this is, Malaga was the first team we ever played, and Sevilla as well in the first season, so we're lucky now to be able to say that every year since our inauguration in 2013 we visited this fantastic place. And not only as we're growing as an academy and as a club, I've got to say as well that the things they're building here and the progressions they're making is for us to learn, to thrive off, and it inspires you to think that if a club of this size keeps thriving for more and looking to do more and be better, that means we've got to do that as an academy as well.
And obviously we've come here today, a very exciting squad under the reins of Adrian Dominguez. Tell us how things have evolved over the years now, and to be able to compete and really compete with these teams at the elite level, how does that feel?
Yeah, obviously we've got the game going on now, we're 1-0 up, and I think we've dominated, which to say that, almost 10 years ago would be impossible. We came here and probably left with our hat in our hands, so to speak, and to see the development and really the kind of calibre of coaches. Adrian's been here since day one, a pro licensed coach, a fantastic friend, but also you think in the club the way we're working. Last year he was our senior team coach, won a promotion, blood, sweat and tears, cut and thrust. It was a really intense season. Now this year he's working with the U18s. To bring that kind of experience of someone who's relevant, who's gone and won a promotion in senior football so recently at a semi-professional level, and now bring that down to younger players, I think it's a fantastic way that we work in rotating the coaches around and making sure they stay fresh, and they also bring new experiences to the players.
And for obviously the lucky players out there today, tell us what you feel they can really take from an experience like this moving forward, and how can that help them in their career?
Yeah, I think for me it's simple that you're now walking into not just Sevilla, which is a Spanish giant. This is a Champions League club. The second you come to the gate, you feel it. It's different than when you go to other clubs. From the security, the professionalism, the way they receive you, the facilities they have. But you're playing against players here that hopefully one day will play in the Champions League. And for our boys to see what that looks like, see where they stack up against that, and see if they can compete. I think for me is the best learning, the best experience you can get.
So Shay, obviously you've just come off the back of 90 minutes playing against Malaga Academy in Seville. Tell me how that felt and what you're taking away from the experience.
It was good. It was a competitive game. I thought we controlled the game in stages. Second half they controlled the game a bit more, but it was good to take the things that we've been doing in training into the game and compete with the top side.
And tell us what it's like, obviously being in this facilities, in the environment. This is a Champions League club. How's that been, and how's the experience been as a whole?
It's been a good all-round trip. We had a tour around Sevilla. It was a nice day out, and then come and compete with one of the top sides in Europe. It was good.
And obviously the schedule doesn't stop here. Next week you just got the news that you'll be heading to Celta Vigo to play another top side. Tell us what you can take from this game into the next.
Just the movements that we've been doing. Again, competing with the top side. We've got another top side on next week, middle of the week I think. 3-day trip, which will be good. As a team, this is just a start now. We've got to keep going and keep getting positive results against top sides.
Felipe, you've just come back off of a 1-1 draw with Sevilla. Tell us about the performance and what you take away from the game.
I think we started the game really well, building up out the back. We didn't let them play, and we got our first goal. First half ended really well, and second half, unfortunately, we conceded a goal from a corner. But apart from that, I think our team was really good, and I'd like to thank Sevilla for letting us come here and play. But yeah, it was a bit bittersweet. I think we could have taken more home, but I'm happy to play here at Sevilla.
And obviously a huge moment for yourself and for the team as a whole, playing against a Champions League club in Sevilla. Tell us how the build-up to today has been. Were you nervous going into the game, or how did you feel?
I take every game the same way. Of course, Sevilla is a big team, but I try not to be nervous. Of course, a little nervous always helps to build up the game, and the team was very focused. Today we really played as a team, and we showed why we came here and why we should keep playing the way we are.
And obviously this is just the start of a number of high-level games that you'll play throughout the season. Tell us what it feels like to compete on this stage and your thoughts and expectations for the rest of the year.
I think our team is on a good run. I think next La Liga team we play, or any big team we play, we're going to do even better. Yeah, I just hope we keep going the way we are, and we're going to get more in the future.
So here today, obviously, with Paul Shaw and Asa Blake off the back of a 1-1 draw with Sevilla. Asa, we'll start with you. You were obviously the goal scorer in today's game. How did you think the game went as a whole?
I think they moved the ball very well, and we haven't played a team that has moved the ball very well, so we got challenged defensively, but I think we did well and stopped